about it. Think about it. Farmers of thought, we're here to think. We're not here to endorse anybody. And many of you get confused. Sometimes when I do my things, you must be saying this, you must be saying this, you must be saying that. Shut up! You go and say it for yourself on your own page. I don't work for you. I'm not a parrot of your own imaginations and your own thinking. Then you must think, you must write on my page, Maponga say this, say that, say that. I don't want. You say it yourself. I think for myself. Mnangagwa is not going anywhere. Why? Because he does not want to go anywhere. What? Think about it. Think about it. Farmers of thought, we're here to think. We're not here to endorse anybody. Many of you get confused. Sometimes when I do my things, you must be saying this, you must be saying this, you must be saying that. Shut up! You go and say it for yourself on your own page. I don't work for you. I'm not a parrot of your own imaginations and your own thinking. Then you must think, you must write on my page, Maponga say this, say that, say that. I don't want. You say it yourself. I think for myself. Mnangagwa is not going anywhere. Why? Because he does not want to go anywhere. Why? Can't we just apply our minds and use the same democratic system to create what I want to call now CAB4? CAB4. CAB3 was to...
Zapukutazia.
Use the same democratic system to create what I want to call now CAB4. CAB4. CAB3 was to extend the term of a president. Tier CAB3. Let's do CAB.
Yeah. Munatsangu isko. Nai vagari panapa. Maskwera sei. Mamugara sei. Marara sei. Kwese kwa mungadai muri. Pane dzinonguva. I hope I find you. Well, this is Mr. Joshua Maponga. Ndasangana on this video. Vari muchiki. Yeah. Pakaipa. Hanzi tie CAB3. Now, ngatimbo mangidzani ne CAB4. What is CAB4? What is all about? Wow. Anyway, regarding with Jacinda ni yake ya rutwara panapa, and remember Britain very confirmed kuti muswa 31 July chakaputika ku South Africa again ku South Africa. So nsati ndaplaya this video rega mchidimbo tingori summarizer. In case you don't know, this is Jacinda ndiye mudzimai uya anotungamirira ka organization ye March and March irikuratidza mu South Africa ichiti iyo maforeigners ngadzoke kunyika kwawo. Jacinda ane message yainayo panapa directed or referred to the president. And Jacinda, she's saying, I'm ready to help Zimbabweans to fix their country. Yes, we are sending them to fix their country, but I can also help them to fix their country by standing with them on whatever they are crying for, whatever they are standing for.
Received a lot of criticism from South Africans who are claiming that we're getting ourselves involved in Zimbabwe's issues, whereas we haven't solved our own issues, and to them it doesn't make sense. Now, the important thing about Zimbabwe is that Zimbabweans are fighting an oppression that we also know and we see. And some of them are here running away from that very same problem, which is what we are advocating for Zimbabweans to stop doing. You can't keep running away from your problems because you're saying you don't have freedom in your country. South Africans had to die for this country to be where it is today. And one of the other things that I did mention was the fact that, if black people can fight, oppression colonialism. I know Zimbabwe was the first country to actually get its independence in Africa. So if they were able to do that and they were able to thrive and overcome all of that, why can't they now fight the same oppression just by a different skin color? So do we only see oppression when it comes from white people, even when our own people who are black like us are oppressing us? We're saying we're going to fold our arms and act like we're helpless. That's not what we want. We want Zimbabweans to go to Zimbabwe and whatever oppression, whatever...
muchidimbo rega ndinyise muchishona vanhu munzwisise oro tese tinzwisise. Alright, mudzimai uyu ari kuti chekutanga ndakatakwa ndichiri kuatakwa nemasouth africans avo vari kuti wakazotorerei danho rekumira nemazimbabweans mukurwisawo zviri kunetsa kunyika kwavo kuti upenyu hwavo hunge huchitambanuka. Hanzi kwavari masouth africans biyangu vari kuti hazvizi kumeka sense izvozvo, especially isisu wacho as masouth africans tichitori nehondo yatiri kurwa yatisati tatopedza oro yatisati tatombosvika pakati payo yavari kubhilivha ivo kuti vanokunda. Ndo pari kubva nyaya yekudzingwa kana kuti kumbotandaniswa kuri kuitwa maforeigners munyika yeSouth Africa. So Jacinda ari kutaura iye kuti no, ndakaona chiri chinhu chakanaka, but at the same time pane zvinhu zvandanga ndiri kutarisawo futi inini. Ndakaona kuti Zimbabwe ndo nyika yekutanga oro nyika yedzimwe nyika dzakatanga kuwana rusununguko muAfrica. Zvikanzi izvo kana ivo vakatomborwa vakawana rusununguko, chii chiri kuvatadzisa kutongoramba vachirwa kuti vawane rusununguko? Sezvatiri kungoitawo isisu South Africans kuti takarwa kuti tiwane rusununguko, but tichiri kurwa kuti tiwane rusununguko. So Jacinda is saying by helping mazimbabweans ndiri kuona zviri necessary, ndiri kuona zvichimeka sense, and she don't care whatever her country fellows will say or will do. She's still standing with the Zimbabweans, especially on this bridge or on this road, this rough patch. Wow. But how possible? Because in South Africa they are fighting foreigners. In Zimbabwe you can't fight a foreigner. In fact, there is no way or need. Yeah. Because in South Africa it's another story. Of course, Jacinda, she's zvokutana Jacinda handisi kuzvipikisa guys, but ndoda kutraya kuti anzwisise hondo iyi kusiyana kwayakaita, because ari kufananidza hondo iyi seyakafanana, but ndiri kuona sekuti hondo yakasiyana. Amen. Mafungiro angu, maonero angu. In South Africa, ana Jacinda hondo yavari kurwa negovernment vari kushandisa maforeigners as huni. Handiti sisu tinokuchidzira huni moto obvira, then poto yotsva, mvura yopisa, mvura ndo inozoita kuti sadza ribve, ndizvo. But then isisu manje hatitomborina chii, hatina moto, hatina poto pakati apa, hatina mvura, itongori direct fire, fire to fire, fire to fire war. Panika kuchera mvura netskwanda ipapa.
Issues that they feel they need to fight against, they must fight against. We are saying that our only role is to support. We can't go to Zimbabwe and fight for Zimbabweans, but we want Zimbabweans to fight whatever it is that they feel they need to fight, and we have to offer them protection. Now, if they feel that they don't have protection from their own government, and that includes them being persecuted or abused in any manner, then we need to step up as as brothers and sisters. That is what it means to be a brother and sister. It doesn't mean that we're going to neglect our own fight and saying that Zimbabweans who are in South Africa illegally must go and fight for their country or and fight against their government. That's not what it means. It means that we're saying those that are still in the country legally must not find comfort. They must go back and face whatever demons that they are facing.
Okay.
Instead of letting those who are in Zimbabwe fight alone, because it doesn't make sense unless Zimbabweans come together and unite and fight whatever issues that they face, whatever oppression that they face. They're never going to win the fight. But also, we can't sit back and say we want them to be persecuted or face all kinds of problems when we have an ability to help them.
Okay.
So we can use our social media, we can use our voices, we can use whatever we want to use to make sure that the plight of Zimbabweans is echoed, and whatever it is that they're facing becomes less of a burden for the people who are in Zimbabwe. And
so in other words, Jacinda ari kuedza kureva kuti ngavatange varidza mhere maZimbabweans tozovabatsira kuchema. Ngavatange varidza mhere tozovabatsira kuchema. Kwete kuti tivachemere kana kuti tivachemedze. No, tingatovabatsira kuchema as brothers and as sisters. Wow. Guys, sorry, ndoti mubatisise pano apa zvakanaka, right? This video raJacinda iri riterere sei murinzwisise. Again, riterere sei murinzwisise. There is another video randiri kuya naro just after this video. There is another video randiri kuya naro just after this video. So kuti zvimake sense, batisisai video iri, tereresai video iri, so that pandiri kuya ne that video iroro after this one muchavha manobatanidza madots motionesawo kuti munopati kudii. Ipapo ndine video randiri kuya naro riri controversial. Believe and trust me, riri controversial just after this video.
that is why I'm standing up right now and I'm saying that the government of Zimbabwe must free Mpilombedzi Mbetsi, because that man is one of the bravest people that I know. He stood there when everyone is busy criticizing South Africa and saying, no, South Africans are this and that. He stood firm and said that South Africans are not doing anything wrong. They're protecting their country. Now, nobody deserves to be abused and tortured and treated like they're a criminal just because they want to protest and peacefully, because we promote peaceful protests ourselves. Now, we're seeing a lot of, threats and a lot of abuse going to people of Zimbabwe who are saying that they're going to be protesting on the 31st of July. And we've also seen Mpilombedzi Mbetsi being arrested for that. And it's absolutely heart-wrenching to see Zimbabweans who are outside of South Africa, who are in the diaspora, pretending as if this issue is not happening. So we have to step up and say that there needs to be justice served. People cannot be stopped from protesting peacefully. They're not saying they're going to go there, they're going to start burning things, they're going to start killing people, they're going to start whatever. They're saying they want to make their voices heard in their streets, in their own country. And it cannot be fair that the government does that. And our government is always acting like they're the big brother of Africa. So if you are the big brother of Africa, why are you not going to help the people of Zimbabwe and allow them to protest peacefully?
What a question. What a question. What
things they're going to start killing people, they're going to start whatever. They're saying they want to make their voices heard in their streets, in their own country. And it cannot be fair that the government does that. And our government is always acting like they're the big brother of Africa. So if you are the big brother of Africa, why are you not going to help the people of Zimbabwe and allow them to protest peacefully? By telling Mnangagwa to let the people of Zimbabwe protest peacefully the same way that we do here. We are 100% willing to support, because we want Africa to work for all.
Right. Yeah. Jacinda ari kupresa futi government of South Africa kuti government of South Africa inoacta samukoma or sevakoma pazvinhu, but on this one why isiri kuacta sevakoma sezvavagara vachiita. Yeah. munofungei, munoti kudi. Anyway, thank you guys for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Keep loving, keep caring, keep supporting, keep praying, keep believing, keep achieving, keep giving. God is always there. Of course, nyaya yangu ndiyoyo. Kuna wanga wachibvunza ndiripo, but nasiri kunzwa zvakanaka. Ngadaenda kuratidzai zvandiri, ndakazvimba guys. Ndakazvimba miri wese. Meno kuti chii handizive. But Mwari wanesi, Mwari wakatichengeta. Thank you. Ngatisangani pa next video. Thank you. You